sharpening and show you a few things. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but kind of figured things out. Seems to be working pretty good. So this thing's called the Blade Master. And so we've got this old skate in here. And so I've just taken a marker and just marked up along the bottom here. That's just going to tell me kind of how true the stone is to the blade. Makes it a little easier to see. And so I'm going to lock that in. And so as long as the machine is set up right, one thing I'll usually double check, because there is a few people that use this machine, is I'm making sure that this blade is landing roughly in the middle of the stone on the front and the back. And so it was way out and I ended up adjusting it last time I was using it, and no one's touched it in a bad way since. And so we'll take a few passes. And so this is a custom radius sharpener, and so you can adjust the radius. So if this comes further out, it's a really flat radius, really flat radius. And if it goes further in, it's more of a tight radius. So the tighter the radius, the more bite, the less glide. And I've always, or recently anyways, liked more glide. So about 9/16, and that seems to be, set that aside here. So we'll dress the stone. So just to make sure we don't take too much stone off, I'm just gonna set this back and then bring it back in. So we've got lots of space there. And I'm just slowly bringing it in till this diamond touches. And the diamond will take off a little bit of the stone and create the radius we're looking for. There, you can start to hear it touching now. You don't want to take off any more than you need because you're wasting stone and probably wearing out the diamond. I'm not sure if it ever wears out. And so we'll start in, go nice and smooth. This takes a little bit of practice. And I'm not pushing really at all, just trying to get through nice and smooth. I'm sure some people have some opinion on if I'm starting or ending at the right spot. I'm really not sure. And so I'm looking at that, and it took off all of our marker. Is what I suggest using for adjusting things. So we're basically looking for this to line up with the lines here. And so the left side here is a little bit higher than this. It's not bad at all. And then we'll check a little bit on the back. As we'd want to take off a little more on what will be the bottom. And so I'm going to turn this down, maybe a notch, and that's going to adjust this just a bit like this, and that should make it just about perfect. I'll take about 3 or 4 more passes and double check. Check that again, and I'm just holding it with my thumb nice and tight against the side. And there we are. We are almost there. That is pretty well perfect on the back, and we are perfect. Perfect on both, so you can see how that's just a perfect line. So that's great. You have to do this every time. I like to check, but it's not necessary. So now I've got it kind of squared off, and so now I'll adjust the stone just a little bit more, just to get that radius back, and then we'll do 3 or 4 more passes. Just to polish it up. Burr off, there'll be a little burr on each side. Run that down both sides. And then just do a quick check fingernail test. Feels great. There's no lightly. I usually just run my fingers down, just feel for any nicks. I don't feel anything. Goes a wipe, and that one's done. So we'll do one more.